Hashem Elokeinu el echad Tzadik Hashem bechol drachav Bechassid b'ma'asav Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu el echad Avinu el hameyuchad.
When you consider Hashem as a father, as a mother, he will be next to you.
ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, ובשילוח השם, I would like to do my best to tell you this דבר תורה dedicated לעילוי נשמת הצדיקים מסעוד מיכל Tizman Zikuna Luracha. I remember last year when I arrived to Shanghai, he was the one with a group who came to the airport to welcome me from France. He was laughing, he was happy, with a kippah on his head. I told him, Masoud, are we allowed to walk in this in the airport with a yamoke? He said, why not? And I was there. Before I went to the airport back to Paris, we stopped at his house. That was the last time I saw him. We went to his house to put the mezuzah. Usually the mezuzah should protect, but that mezuzah did not protect him. Usually the mezuzah protect the family. Unfortunately, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he wanted him near him. So there was no way that the mezuzah would give him a chance to live. It was a big shock. You know, sometimes HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we do not understand the same way we do not understand the Shoah. We do not understand all those young soldiers in Israel who died in the army. Accidents, like last week in France, Saturday night, Motzei Shabbat in France, a young woman, she got killed in an accident. She left 2 children. We do not understand. No one can give us an answer for these questions. How can you understand Masoud and his wife pregnant just to be killed in this tragedy? I was in the funeral. I was in Acharei when we buried them. It was shocking. Why? There is no answer. The answer is no answer. There is no answer. Now, my friend, 1 year, it's already gone. We did a Sefer Torah and their memory. We did a lot of Divrei Torah and their memory. Millions of tears. the falling from the eyes. I think the eyes today are dry. There is no tears anymore. 1 year. But the problem is, what did we got? What did we learn from this year? Now, as you know, unfortunately, you know my uncle, Alav Shalom, Rabbi Rafael Pinto, he was killed in Morocco 55 years ago. We were shocked, but after we forgot. This is the hope. Now, after 1 year, well, Sa'u Iman ibn Hud, Azbu Tanula Nahud. They went to a place where they will live, next to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, next to the Tzaddikim, as you know. Their death, I'm sure this is no doubt about it. We don't know. But I'm sure that a big Ezra was going to happen, and the only two tzaddikim that they were by, and those only two tzaddikim who could cancel the Gezerah, they were Bis'ud and Michal. So Hashem chose them. Of course, we do not understand why only them, why not others. Only Hashem knows. We don't know. We have to answer. Maybe one day, after 120 years, Be'ezat Hashem, we will see him there, over there, at Acharei, and then we will ask him, what happened to you? And he will tell us the answer. But for the moment, we have no answer. We're not allowed to ask questions. We're allowed only to give them to live with peace. Because they are in peace. But they will not be in peace if we have questions about them. They have no questions because now they know the Emet. They know the truth. We will know the truth one day. But the moment they just live for their memory and pray to Hashem to protect Am Israel wherever they are. You know, my friend, there is a Parsha, Acharei. When Adar died, the Beit HaMikdash, during the inauguration of the temple, Aaron HaKohen was shocked. The day of the inauguration of the temple, two tzaddikim died. So he's and Aaron HaKohen, he was looking at his children. The children, two young children, they died. The day of joy. It was around Pesach, Nisan, the inauguration of the temple. And that inauguration, Hashem wanted to celebrate with the Jews that He forgive them for their Egel, for the Avodah Zarah they did. And now what happened? What kind of inauguration? There is a two children lying on the floor. And Hashem, and Moshe Rabbeinu came and he saw Aaron standing. And they said to Aaron, hey, Aaron, you know, Mikrovai Akadesh. You know, Aaron, if your two children were not tzaddikim, HaKadosh would not take them. Hashem wanted to show the Jews that the only way that He can forgive the sin of the Jew by taking tzaddikim. So you have to calm yourself down and accept what Hashem did. And I think your children are more tzaddikim than you and me. I thought maybe you and me were the tzaddikim. Now I realize that your two sons, the Adar and you, are more tzaddikim than you and me. You know what was the answer of Aaron? You know what the answer of Aaron? Vaidom Aaron. Aaron had no answer. He just looked at his brother and he said, okay, I accept. וידור אהרון. Because for this kind of tragedy, there is no answer. There is no why, because there is no answer. No one can give you an answer for that. Only Hashem. So, Hashem will give us the answer after 120 years, when we will ask him a question. If we have a lot of questions to ask him. We will ask him for the Shoah. There is a million of questions, and we will get full answer. My friend, the most important is what do we learn from the death of Michal, Mesod and Michal? What? Why? Okay, we accept, בסדר, but 1 year after, things become as usual. Hope it. Well, we'll forgive, we'll forget. That's it. So the story of Mesod and Michal will be in the history, the past. That's it. We have to live with it. That's it. It's finished. It's over. It's gone. Do we think it's gone? It's over. Do you think that the death of Nadav Avihu is over? Every Kippur we talk about the death of Nadav Avihu. Every Kippur we remind to ourselves that life is in the hand of Hashem, and that Hashem, He can take any one of us. He can choose. Death is not only for old people. Death could be even for you. Exactly on Yom Kippur, the day that we ask forgiveness from Hashem, we ask long life for Hashem. Hashem, He point out something to you. Hey, you say there, you pray, you want a good year, you want long life, but don't forget, life is in my hand. Life is not only for the old people. Life I can take even the children. And this, my friend, we should not forget. We should not forget what happened to Michal, Mesod, what happened to anyone. Especially today where this stage in the world, it's so bad. It's so bad. Look here, you live in America. Don't forget September 11. Don't forget that. Don't forget what happened. Those people were sitting. I know some of those people, young people sitting just in their office with a coffee in their hand, and suddenly they're gone. My friend, the Parsha of the Acharei, after the death of Nadav Avihu, Hashem said to Aaron, Hashem said to Moshe, tell Aaron, ואל יבוא בכל עת אל הקודש. You know what is the problem? We get used to things. As a Jew, we should always remember that we have to renew ourselves every day. And especially not to get used to things. It's like somebody today, he told me, Rabbi David, why I don't feel, when I put my feet in the morning, I don't feel it. Why? Why I don't feel the talit when I put the talit? Why? I am 60-year-old. Why I don't feel it? You know what I told him? I told him because maybe you take the tefillin and the talit every day as a habit. It's like a robot. It's like a program. It's like you want to wake up at 6 o'clock, you put the alarm clock, it wake you up. That's it. Then you feel take you to work, take you to take the bus and the ground. I said, when you put the tefillin, you have to think a way to say thank you to Hashem, because you just get up. I'm alive, Baruch Hashem. I am alive. So this is, by knowing that you are alive, so you have to say thank you to Hashem. You should feel you are new. Baruch Hashem, you are newborn. When we wake up in the morning, we are newborn. It's like we just came from somewhere else. And because you put just feel it as a habit, so you don't feel it. Hashem is said to Moshe Rabbeinu, tell Aaron, ואל יבוא בכל עת אל הקודש. Hashem wanted to make sure that Aaron HaKohen, when he comes to the Beit HaMikdash to work, he should come to the Beit HaMikdash to work to feel that he is working, he's doing something to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's doing his job. Praying for Am Yisrael, not as a hobby, everyone have to come. No. ואל יבוא בכל עת אל הקודש. He's not allowed to feel that every time he comes to the Beit HaMikdash because he has to come. No. He should feel this is like the first time that he came to work for Hashem. We should not forget what happened to Mis'od and Michal. Should be always in our memory, especially they pass away, both of them in the Mimunah. Mimunah is something, very, I'm telling you. I think for life I will think of them. Because that was the Mimunah, I remember, it was, we went with all my family to Tzfat, to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, and suddenly my son, Rabbi Yochai told me, Papa, something happened, a tragedy happened in Morocco, in Marrakesh. The first thing I thought, Marrakesh, after the Mimunah, must be a lot of Jews there, because a lot of Jews went to Morocco last year. I was thinking about a lot of people that I know that they were there. And then, unfortunately, the news came that it was Michal and Mis'od, the only two people that I know among all those people who died. You know what I said to my wife that day? Wish I did not know them. But now that I know them, I remember this face, his smiling face, the way he smiled. There was a happiness. He gave you, he gave you joy to live. Anyone who was depressed, just by looking at him, smiling, that was like a joke. Just to say him smiling, happy man. Who can forget that? The way he was smiling. Who can forget? Good heart, good man, good Jew, who was good to Hashem, good to people, as you heard before. He think how to make people pray, how they can feel the tefillah for Yom Kippur. This is very important, that hope. To feel that Jew must feel at home when he is far away from home. That was Mis'od. We had a lunch dinner with Michal and Mis'od, and she was sitting next to my wife. We were at Dov Koska's house. It was on Wednesday night. She was there. And when I said Dvar Torah, I was looking at her, and I was impressed that a young lady like her, she was responsible for the ladies to go to the mikveh. It's incredible. A young lady, she was like a model. Look, you are shy to go to the mikveh. Look, I'm younger than you. I go to the mikveh. I'll take care of you. She told them. I'll teach you how to do it. It's good for you. It's good for your soul. That's the couple that we lost. Hashem said to Aaron, one day will come that we will forget what happened to your children, that they die. Remember, every time you come to the Beit HaMikdash once a year, the whole Jews will think of them. Because this is a way that we are not allowed to forget what happened to those two Jews. Like Acharei and Adar, every tzaddikim who passed away, that they were murdered, killed by the Romans a few thousand years ago. Up to now we think about them. Like the Shoah, we cannot forget what happened in Germany, in Auschwitz. And Hashem, he said to Aaron, I know, because by coming every time to the Beit HaMikdash, you might forget what happened to your children here in the Beit HaMikdash, right in that place where you are. Maybe you will forget one day, but at least once a year, not only you will think of them. All Jews will talk about them. By talking on Kippur about the two children of Nadav and Abihu, so it's like we talk about all Jews who pass away in a tragedy. My friend, when a man dies, everybody is afraid. Especially if he is young. Everybody is afraid. But unfortunately, as you know, after with the problems that every day we forget. This is c'est la nature. This is natural. But sometimes we're not allowed to forget. We will not forget. We will keep always our memory with those people, so that will help us. I would like just to share with you something. Yitro, when he heard the big miracle of Kriyat Yam-Suf, when the Jews crossed the sea, and then he heard the war of Amalek, he came to the desert to convert himself. My friend, understand. He heard the Milhamad. He heard the big miracle that happened when the Jews crossed the sea. That is a miracle. Mamash, a miracle. But he heard the war of Amalek. So what? Amalek came to fight the Jews, and the Jews beat them. Big deal. So why did Yitro was pushed to come because of the war of Amalek? Understand. I mean, just always I give an example. If I tell you that a spider eats aliyah, it's incredible. Who can believe it? No, it's impossible. A spider eats aliyah, it's impossible. But if I tell you, hey, I tell you a story. A big lion eats a little spider. It will not show nobody. It's nothing. It's nothing. I mean, understand, if you talk the big miracle that we talk about it, that he heard that the Jews crossed the sea. It's a miracle. But what he heard, that Amalek, an army, a small army came to fight the Jews, and the Jews beat them, this is nothing. You know, my friend, I would like to tell you something. Unfortunately today, the Hobbit is something very, very bad. Sometimes we come to the synagogue on Shabbat as a Hobbit. And sometimes we wake up in the morning, well, it's Shabbat, all week I'm not in the synagogue. On Shabbat I will come to you. And then he come, and then he start talking with friends. I would like just to know, did he pray really? No, it's a Hobbit. It's a Hobbit. You see, when you walk to the synagogue, you should know you are in the place of Hashem. This is the place of Hashem. This is the place here you came to pray Hashem. This is not a hobby. This is when you come to the shul, you have to feel you come to pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Forget about everything outside. And here you are with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, with Hashem. This is something that we should not forget. But unfortunately, what happened? Maybe we have good intention. We want to come to the synagogue to pray. Then when we come with a big enthusiasm, with happiness, and then we start to feel a little bit tired, and then we start sleeping. We start talking, or then maybe our mind is somewhere else. We think about it. And then our mind is not even in the shul, not even the prayer. It's maybe our mind it's in Morocco. Our mind is somewhere else. I am in America, but my by thinking my brain is in Morocco, is in Australia. Who knows? We can be. The Hobbit. You know David HaMelech עליו השלום, he said once, אחד שאלתי את השם, אותה אבקש. השם, I ask you one thing, please help me at Hashem. I ask you, help me when I come to the shul, to the Beit HaMikdash, to the synagogue, help me to feel like that I am a visitor. A visitor. It's like, when you go to Paris, to visit Paris, you know, they have till, you take every minute that you're in Paris, you take pictures, you don't, can you imagine somebody come to Paris, he never saw Paris in his life, he goes to the hotel and he sleeps. But the next day he goes to the airport back. So why did you go to Paris? To sleep? No, you went to Paris to visit, so why did you go to visit? Why did you sleep? Well, I was tired. Well, see, if you know that you were tired, why did you go from the beginning? David HaMelech עליו השלום, he wanted to feel every time that he come to the synagogue, like it's like a visitor, like it's the first time that they go to the synagogue to pray to Hashem. אחד שאלתי בית השם אותה אבקש, שבתי בבית השם כל מחיי לחזות בנועם ולבקר, like a ביקור, I mean like a tourist. Like a tourist. You know, my friend, in Paris, in the yeshiva, la rue du Plateau, there is a hotel, a Chinese hotel there. And every day there is buses with tourists. But one thing I noticed, as soon as a bus with tourists comes to the hotel, they take their rooms and 10-15 minutes, whoop, they go visiting Paris. Because they came from China or from Japan to visit. They didn't come to stay in the hotel. The hotel, they have hotels in China. Every minute, they take advantage of every minute in France. This is how much every man, every one of us should be very careful, not, of course, to profiter, to use every day in our life in this world. The Hafez Chaim said, the Hafez Chaim always has a suitcase next to the door. When they asked him, Rebbe, why this suitcase next to the door? You know what was his answer? I want to feel I am a tourist here. I want to feel that I am only a tourist in this world. I'm not Kaboa. I'm not here forever. Just, I am a tourist here. As you know, Rabotai, a lot of times we can hear, Berit, I'm telling you this, a lot of times we do see something incredible, unless from Hashem we feel, that famous day of Nimunah, when I heard Michael and the Mes'ud pass away. I took all the film, all the pictures that I made in the Shanghai. And I was searching the film, the video, where he was sitting, where she was sitting. I wanted just to try to remember what was our conversation, what she asked me, what he asked me. And for a few days, I was all, and after the funeral, I said maybe, I don't know, 50, 60 lectures in their memory. I wanted not to forget them. I didn't want to forget their death quick. Because every time I thought of them, that give me more emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That give me more deep inside me to be more attached to Hashem. I know one thing, if I forget them, I will lose something. I will lose that touch with Hashem. Maybe other people they will not be agree with me. Because they will have one question in their mind, but why that happened? But that's already before, I have no answer. I try to go further, not ask questions. I want to tackle it. I didn't want to forget what happened to them. But every time I thought what happened to them, every time I imagine what they were and what happened to them. I said, Yatat Tzaddik, Akol Ba'ali Hashem, Yatat Tzaddik. Only you know what happened. I don't know what happened. And that gives me more musar to correct myself. Because I know the Tzara, I don't know if you know the Tzara, I want you to forget. Because you want that what happened, instead of giving me musar to live, it will give me questions of doubt. I don't want to give him that. I don't want to give him that satisfaction. That Has Shalom, I will have any doubt of Hashem. I will, because I know, I'm telling you this. I know Mr. Bisman, the parent, before Miss Od was born. I remember I was a young boy. I used to go to Ibn Battuta. He used to have a shop. He used to sell salt. A businessman. And then I remember when Miss Od was born. And I remember when he got married. And I remember when he died, young. And that is a souvenir that I have. So now you understand. A lot of times we may see miracles, we may see things, and then you got a little excited. Oh Hashem, I want to be near you. Oh Hashem, I want to do teshuvah. Oh Hashem, I want to improve myself. But the tzara, Acharei, is not happy. He wants to bring it out. He wants you to forget what you saw. He wants you to forget all your feelings now, because he don't want to lose you. That's what Yitro heard. Yitro, when he heard those miracles, and then he started all the time to see those miracles in front of his face. So that will give him encouragement to be more deep, close to Hashem. Because, when we see something, a miracle, then it becomes like a hobby. It's a miracle. Then we forget about it. I would like to tell you a story that I will never forget it. Sometimes somebody ask me, how did you learn to speak English? I said, I never went to school. I never went to university. No one teach me how to write. French, everything. Since I was born, my parents teach me Torah. That's what I learned. All my life, that's what. The rest, I learned to speak English, to write French, to speak French, to write Arabic, to speak Arabic, just by myself. So people don't understand how. I said, this is nothing, this is easy. What it is very hard is to connect yourself to Hashem, to feel like Kadosh Baruch Hu. That you need a teaching. That you need someone to teach you. Torah Kadosh. I would like to share with you a story that happened today, just today, before I come, just today. There's a man who got married, and he decided to divorce. Why you want to divorce? Because his wife, she spent a lot of money. And he decided really to divorce. So I told him, Baruch Hashem, you have the money. So what a big deal if your wife, she spend money. Baruch Hashem, you make money. And besides this, you always give her money. And why is it that now you don't want to give her money? He said, well, because now I decide that she's a big spender. She spent a lot of money. I said, tell me please, give me an answer. Do you put filet? He said, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Do you eat? Yes. He did not say sometimes yes, sometimes no. You eat every day. Who gives you the money? The money? Well, for you it's Hashem. I said, and for you? He said, for me, I work. And who gives you the go out to work? If it's not Hashem. Why Hashem, he doesn't think the same way you think? Why he doesn't think that you spend a lot of money, so he will decide not to give you more money anymore? The same way you think that about your wife. For that he couldn't give me an answer. You know why? Unfortunately, it's a hobby. Unfortunately, he already, the thought that all his money came from Hashem, it's somewhere else. In his mind, he made the money. So I had to work him up to realize that everything came from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. This is the Acharei. He understood that this miracle that he saw today, he heard about Kiat Yam Suf. If today you think about this miracle, the more you think about this miracle, the more you feel another position, another strength, and other comfort who give him doubt about what he heard. Amalek. Every time we want to do something good, or we do something good, there is another Torah, another strength to give you doubt about what you believe on. Amalek. But now it's 1 year behind. Maybe we got used to it. Maybe now we think, well, what can we do? This is life. That's it. Well, what can we do? Well, we have to accept. So, you have to accept. You think Michal and Saud, they have to accept too the destiny, what happened to them. Excuse me to tell you this. Maybe it will shock you what I can tell you. Maybe they will accept their destiny only when they feel, when they see something change on us. So they will say, well, it was worth it. What happened to us? Oh Hashem, we changed the world. We changed the Jews. We put them to be more attached, more closer to Hashem. Or what happened to us. But they see that we forgot what happened to them, and we accept what happened to them, and then we start, a new life. We carry on our previous life like nothing happened. So Michal and Saul, we feel so deep, so sorry. My friend, this is the Parsha. 1 year after, nothing has changed in our heart. 1 year after, still mourning, still learning. If he was here today, and just for 1 minute, and he will ask you, what can you do for me? I'm sure everyone will tell him, whatever you ask, whatever you say. I think what can we do for him is to Be'ezat Hashem, pull ourselves, Na'adat Hashem, to be closer to Hashem, to the Torah mitzvot, to write tefillot. Not forget it. Never forget it. Never.